Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new live stream. क्या हाल आप लोगों का?
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Nice sequence of passes this. Zanetti. And the return pass. Alcantara. Cafu. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Berger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Messi clearly.
Bro, I am one match. Please create room. I am new player. Bro, kal. Tomorrow will be the friendly matches and
He's having a pop.
I pray only on 1v1 only on tomorrow. Yes,
he's really looking
Saturday.
like he's on the very top of his game here.
And welcome to the stream, Priyam. Welcome to the stream.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Bro, foul नहीं है. Wow.
Solot. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a little off target. Odegaard. That's Solot. Zanetti. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Nakata. And it's Rijkaard.
Hey, किसको pass दिया?
Odegaard. Here's Berger. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Can he get on the end of this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is out of play. Haaland. Mateus plays the game, and the referee has blown for half-time. By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Away we go again.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
इस हिसाब से खेल हो रहा है. If we face semi-final to Norway, then we have some
good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Problem, I guess.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. And they're quick to get it back. Haaland. Goes looking wide. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Mateus running with intent. Showing great feet there. Mateus! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Nakata. Played back. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland going forward. Haaland. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Mateus. And it's Messi. Messi makes a dash for it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the shot!
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Sorloth. Sorloth gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Zanetti wins the duel this time. Messi pulls it out wide and in space. Chance, surely! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Bro, one match play, friend match. Bro, tomorrow, Puyan Gulami, welcome to the stream. Tomorrow I play 1v1. We have 30 to 230.
Japan look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but...
And Batistuta! And a neat finish! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
You guys do now, like, subscribe, and welcome to the
And he's
stream.
going to have his name taken.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
And I think we're done. Yes, we are done.
Please be reminded that drinking
Japan
is only
have
allowed in
done
the
it.
restaurants.
The
Thank you
perfect
very much for
outcome.
your work.
लेजेंड पे खेलते हैं सुपरस्टार पे लास्ट वाला मैच खेला इसमें
It is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us...
Nolan! And he's had it nicked away. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Marlon. That's going wide left. He is through here. Messi. Nakata. Mateus. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. De Jong. Now Somerville. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And it's De Jong. And Gravenberg. Zanetti. Nakata. Cafu. Alcantara. Nakata. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. De Jong. Oh, good spread. And it's Denzel Dumfries. David Villa. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Somerville picks it up out wide. Incoming delivery. Punched away. Mateus.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van der Ven calmly anticipates. That's good running with the ball. Now he's got space here. Messi. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mateus. For Messi. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. De Jong. And it's Gravenberg. Reinders. Nicely spread. Somerville. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary... And that brings the first half to a close. So a half that has been utterly unpredictable. A real
One friend match, no friend match, bro. Only on Saturday.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Away we go again. Changes him with that pass. Somerville. And it's Gravenberg. Somerville.
What the hell?
And it's in. And they're back in front. And that was as close to
That's
certain
called
as can
legends.
be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
The Netherlands with the lead. Aims beyond the defence. David Villa! And a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now. Big chance! Well, what about it? Japan have come back from the very brink. Reinders. Gravenberg. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Reinders. Oh, good-looking ball. Marlen. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Reinders. Pinches it off him. Now it's Villa. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Somerville. Mateus. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Marlen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
In with the challenge. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Marlen, and he is dashing away. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
And that is
No,
expertly
no, no,
dealt
no, no,
with.
no.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a poor throw
Nearly
that,
3
picked off
minutes
with
added
relative
time.
ease. Reinders. Nice bit of trickery, and that has left him in a heap. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Nice interception. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Report to the staff room immediately.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. And it's Gravenberg. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the pass is intercepted. Space for him to turn and look. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? And it's Rijkaard. Rice. He's having a hit! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Japan leading now. And we're halfway through extra time.
We are glad to inform you that
Well, we have
today's
quite a
match
thrilling
day
narrative
programs
here.
are available
Despite
from
their early
stands
setback,
located
they
by
are
the
now the
gates.
ones in the driving
I'm sure
seats.
they will make fine
And all of a sudden,
souvenirs.
things are looking pretty rosy. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide. And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? De Jong. Now Dumfries. Reinders. Shot could be on. Driving through the middle. And he's heaved it away. And it's Reinders. That's a smartly directed ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Goes looking wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is
Finally.
that.
Those of you making their
They
way
needed
home
to
on public
win,
transportation
and they
today,
have
please
won.
तो कितना वो हुआ, सब कंप्लीट हो चुका है, मतलब इधर से भी 11 हुआ है, 11 मिला। आठ होगा शायद, 8 होगा मेरे हिसाब से। ऑलराइट, थोड़ा सा कारनामे करते हैं। में जाते हैं, लॉट्स ऑफ प्लेयर खरीदते हैं फिलहाल के लिए। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, स्टैंडर्ड प्लेयर, थॉमस पैरी। क्या क्या प्लेयर है उधर से चाहिए क्या मुझे? रोमेरो अच्छा एक प्लेयर है। फिर रोमेरो है। एल मरीनो। एएमए फॉर सीडी, लेट्स गो। या फिर गोलकीपर, तीनों पोजीशन खाली रखते हैं। एक एएमए, गोलकीपर और सीडी। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, स्टैंडर्ड प्लेयर्स, फिल्टर, nationality, if just go. Extra game settings, language. ये तो वो लैंग्वेज नहीं है थे। तो लैंग्वेज है भाई ये वो वाला। वाला ही है। रिव्यू में अकाउंट ओके और टेल मी योर नेम ब्रो। ऑल सेट, लेट्स गो। ऑफेंसिव। ओके 8 है तो पहले एक करते देन। भाई CMF मिला ब्रो। PB भी मिल चुका है ब्रो, व्हाट द हेल। कौन है? जारियस। जारियस। वो सॉर्लॉट मिला। तो कैंसिल किया वही मिला ब्रो, व्हाट द हेल। लेट्स गो फॉर 5। हाईलाइट कार्ड मिला। फक ब्रो। ब्रो 2 हाईलाइट। PF मिल गया ब्रो, व्हाट द हेल। जो चाहिए नहीं था वही मिला। हम्म। अबे टारगेट मैन है क्या? ले freaking- ओह wait a second, this account review no unknown 786। You have to buy a manager bro, you have to buy a manager. So you have brilliant card bro, you have brilliant normal decent card. Now you have to buy a manager. Why are you playing with this manager bro? भाई इसमें से तो दोनों कार्ड मिल गया भाई, क्या खेल। इसमें ना रोमेरो मिल जाए ले। सीएफ मिला। बबूमा, बबूमो। I'd appreciate if you wrote the score next to it. Bro, this Lisandro Martinez is... Wait a second. क्या बात कर रहे हैं? तो ये कौन सा प्लेयर है? Oh, alright, this is a build-up card. My bad. Bro, you have a decent card, bro. This Dembele is good, bro. Watch based, bro. What? Alright. You have a good squad, bro. Next, EFE 2003. Bro, my suggestion would be you have to buy Fonts. Yeah. You have to buy a manager, bro. You have to buy a manager. Bro, don't spam, bro. Nice. What's that card? Romero मिल गया. Wow. It's a good squad, bro. It's a good squad. द प्लेयर को रिलीज करो। कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पे नहीं, माय टीम, प्लेयर सिलेक्शन करना। Yeah, 0. Okay, all right. Hold on. टर्किश प्लेयर 2-3 है, 2 है। I reach division 1 1885 lose, then I get 5 minus or more. More, bro. You lose. If you lose, you get more minus. No, fast match I think -5. Then you should minus like that. Toolkit. Bro, what are you saying, bro? I don't understand your language, bro. In English or maybe Hindi? W shot my team. Okay, after this match करते हैं. You know. Best promo.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental
तो
occasion.
ये सब
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen.
Batistuta! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bro, if you are spamming, bro, you can get banned from Nightbot, bro.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus, looking for the run. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zanetti. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus has it out wide and in space. And it's been hooked away. Japan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. It's played through for him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. Look at the space here. Shot, surely! Goal! Japan! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kimmich. And it's Messi.
France always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Mateus. Tries to play it through.
Japan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Messi. Now it's Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wow, bhai.
And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
Japan
please
up
turn
by
towards
one
the
goal
screen
at the
for a
halfway
special
point.
presentation featuring
There's
our
plenty
guest
of positives to
performance
take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Japan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we get things going again. Japan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ronaldinho. To Messi. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Messi wants to run onto this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've been denied a chance to develop any...
Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal! France are back on level terms. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yamal. And he skips past his man. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus. Now it's Villa. Nice bit of trickery. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi. David Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. And he couldn't finish.
Villa has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Japan with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. France are looking to go forward now.
Whatever.
And it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Might be danger here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ronaldinho just eases him off the ball.
This
The
is a
referee's
foul?
given a free kick.
Alright. This is a foul, okay.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Ronaldinho. Here comes the cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Zanetti. Yamal. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
भाई 16 दी है भाई, what the hell. Yo guys, so now like, subscribe, welcome to the stream.
Substitution for France, number 8.
So we have movement on both
number
benches.
19, Yamal. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 10, Dani Olmo.
Number 9, RYZEN. Number
He's found the way
18,
through.
Owen.
Mateus!
Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Akanji.
4 added minutes
They're
has been
avoiding the
indicated.
blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Villa, pass somewhat off target. That's at the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. in
5
equal
shot,
measure.
4 on
Just
target.
not enough on either side to find a...
Which rank are you in Division 2 bro? Peak में Division 1 पे गया. Now Division 2 पे. बहुत माइनस का है. 37 win, 36 loss, 50% to indeed by. Fuck this shot.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Argentina.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta. Very nicely done. And it's Nakata.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Totti always looking for that half a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a key interception. Japan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guti. And he's there to clear it. And he can clear it away. Nemecha. De Rossi. Totti. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Totti. And he skips past his man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Villa.
There will be one
Pass
minute
has
added
been
time.
well intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on
हाँ,
the
जब कितना डिफेंस है इसका? 2 to 4, 6, 7,
So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
6 defense.
Japan leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So the action resumes. Japan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And it's Gerrard. It's a really well-measured ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Good ball, good take. Nakata gets it away. And here's Sörloth. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And smartly reclaimed. Mateus getting forward, looking for the run. Spread neatly. Rijkaard makes the interception. Messi. That's an excellent interception. That's a sharp pass. And now the breakaway. Bebeto making good progress. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. This might spell David Villa! It's Luke. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot!
What the hell, bro? Nitali Porel will Saturday, bro. Come tomorrow.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Nakata. Can he get on the end of this? Gerrard. Oh, it's Bebeto. It's a lovely, neat pass. He's being urged to shoot.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass...
Oh, terrible mistake. He is through.
Hi, Q, what the hell?
Nuno Mendes is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. I think we're just about done here. Looking tidy in possession here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta claiming the man of the match.
Bro, tomorrow 1v1 co-op, whatever you play.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Japan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
No, it's come to nothing. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Raul. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And he's forced to go back. Japan still without a single shot on target. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Howson with the clearance. Well, they've got it again. And it's Nakata. Well, it's
अरे
a nice
भाई
idea,
किसको
but
पास
the
दे रहे हो?
execution was lacking. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mateus. Neymar. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, given away. And that is well cleared. That has not gone well. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. Now, David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! A finish right from the top draw. Japan are level. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sharp little ball here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Volunteers
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Aims beyond the defence. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cafu has a look and plays it forward. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Michael driving forward, and he skips past his man. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rijkaard can clear it away. Played out wide. Nakata getting this one clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
वाह अरे भाई थोड़ा सा टल.
And it's Marcelo. Portugal have a free kick.
तो जल्दी पास दे भाई.
Zanetti short changes him with that pass. Looking for a runner. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Raul. Oh, super! It's Gerrard! Steven Gerrard, the man for every moment! About as smooth as it gets! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Portugal leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank. Chance to deliver.
23.
Marcelo attempts a clearance.
Number 22.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually think...
Messi!
Francesco Totti.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's been taken short. Oh, good spread. There's the delivery.
क्या भाई
Should
आओ
be the
ना भाई
goalkeepers,
तुम
and it is.
Japan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Villa. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the...
एक जीता एक माइनस हो गया
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Japan.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
Shot a goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Just eases him off the ball. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi cuts it out.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Japan still without a single shot on target.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
वाह किधर
Wanted a
पास
nice
दिया पता
idea,
नहीं.
but the execution was lacking. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. And he's worked it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Caceres. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Cole, that's a goal! It's hit the upright. And he's there to belt it away. Howson spots it and intercepts. Raul, and it's Batistuta. He's in a great position here. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Belletti. And that's aimed into the middle. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's Ronaldinho. And it's Gerrard. Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
Just a
perhaps.
quick request today for everybody to
What have we
please
learned from the
kindly
first 45
remove any
minutes?
cars parked
Well,
on
there's
the
no
road
way to
outside the
disguise the
stadium.
fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal
Substitution
tells
for
you
Milan.
all you need to know, Peter.
Number
Everything
20,
seems a little
Andy
hurried to me,
Cole.
a little rushed,
Coming on the
panicked even at
field
times.
is number 24.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Japan really are going to need to improve in a hurry
Either-
if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Gerrard. Rijkaard. He is the team's great visionary. And he is dashing away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Caceres. Messi. David Villa. Messi. He's picked his way through. And the shot!
What the hell bro, ये miss कर रहा है ये.
Made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely aimed pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Messi's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's a sharp little ball here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Villa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Ronaldinho. Raul. Rice gets it away.
Substitution for Milan. Number 22, Raul. Number 11,
And it's Caceres.
Ronaldinho. Number 17.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
Number
They'll have to
10,
maintain the energy and dynamism until the
Coming on
very end, though.
field, Number 25, Dani Olmo. Number 8, Eze. Number 19,
Now it's Messi.
Number 14,
Oh, no joy this time.
Shevchenko. Substitution in progress.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And here's Eze. The referee's
foul है।
awarded a free kick.
इधर से गोल मार देगा, बस खेल खत्म हो जाएगा इधर।
Very
लिख के ले,
little
इधर
time
से
to
गोल
go,
मारेगा,
and
लिख
they
के
have
ले।
a free kick in a really promising area. And this is a great chance. Eze! It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared without hesitation. David Villa.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No, he's not getting past him there. Shevchenko. Tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it! It is done! So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
-5 unchanged.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, and they're quick to... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's in one-on-one. Great chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front.
निकल गया मुझे जो लग रहा
A
है.
momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Olise! It's hit the upright.
Zanetti. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Batistuta is firing after that one. Seedorf.
Seedorf.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Zanetti. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. So what can they make of this? And this is Batistuta. He's onside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely...
He's having a shot! Oh, what? And again!
Offside.
It's a goal! Hazard. Olise. Oh, good spread.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Real oh, it's come off the upright. He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That has been cut short.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
McAllister. Looking for the run. Tromeni gets over and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good looking ball. Marquinhos. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Japan coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to 0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Japan have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. The second period is on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe, now it's Olise. Can he get it through? Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Messi running with the ball. Knocks it into space. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Japan are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Czech punts it upfield. Now it's Azar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
गोल ना हो जाए.
He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mateus, nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend us.
And it's Nakata. Well, can they... And Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's with the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Japan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Olise. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. And that was very necessary. And that will be the final act. Japan have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
तो मैं पानी लेकर आया.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Portugal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially. We know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique. And he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Looks a good ball through, and he's definitely on, and he shoots! Now that is a hefty challenge.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Short changes him with that pass. And here's Núñez.
Núñez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gets a good foot in there. And it's Batistuta. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And here's Núñez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Disappointing, very disappointing.
Very
He knew what he was
disappointing.
doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
अच्छी खासी है, गोल हो जाएगा
Still
इधर
have a
से.
free kick.
If he is a pro, if he is a old
From
player,
a
then
dead
he
ball
can
situation.
score there.
Neymar! He went for the curler. Oh, given away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they've switched it over to the other side. Japan yet to have an attempt on goal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a sharp pass. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he's intervened well there. Pass is just off target. And they've got Reed. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Searching pass he's played there. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
मतलब इसका right wing ज़्यादा वो है,
So, no
left से
breakthrough
मुझे
from either side.
attack करना है.
0-0 after 45
मेरे right
minutes
से
of
attack
action.
करना है.
The second period is underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
It's a throw-in. Rice. David Villa. Mateus. David Villa. Oh, now he can run away with... And the finish! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
You guys do now, like, subscribe, and welcome to the stream, buddy.
Cannavaro.
No, wrong pass.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good alertness. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. Looking to play him in. David Villa. David Villa! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has two.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Not the most accurate pass. On the through ball. And he's got away from it. Goes for a shot! And there's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal may be down. Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Stojkovic. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he's had it nicked away. Stojkovic. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free
Adix
kick in a
Rana,
very
welcome to the
dangerous
stream. Why
area.
defending setting manual use करते हो? नहीं manual.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Assisted.
Does seem to be in considerable discomfort.
नहीं standard
It's
वही
nothing
तो
serious.
normal जो होता है वही
So
तो.
a chance here, what can they make of it? This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Oh no, this does not look good. Cafu. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. Messi. Now it's Villa. Akanji calmly anticipates. Oh, that's well spotted. And time is up. Japan are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Japan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nuno Mendes engages and forces him off the ball. Mendes made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, that's nice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shoots! Goal! Japan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nuno Mendes. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Batistuta. And he plays one through. Now it's Batistuta. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Deftly away. Chiellini. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused
ये
either.
पास थोड़ा सा घटिया लगता है मेरे को.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. And that interception was... And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Japan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Rooney. Number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Brother, my football I did it. React please. Okay, after this match करते हैं.
Second period is underway.
Coming on the field.
Japan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 7, Neymar.
That is good progress on the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Zanetti.
And now they can clear their lines. Now, can they get him away? Chiellini deals with that comfortably.
Rijkaard.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Celebrate कर रहा है, all right. It's gonna be fun, bro.
Deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Batistuta looking to receive it in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Like, no.
That a
Okay.
foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Neymar.
Rijkaard.
Is always looking to break lines. And here's Inzaghi. Inzaghi going forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Not the most accurate pass. There's a searching pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Batistuta. And he's there to make the challenge. Diaz gets flagged offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
इसको pass दे रहा है. What the fuck, bro?
The execution was lacking.
2 added minutes has been
And the
indicated.
shot!
Rijkaard.
Tries to play it through. Great vision. Oh, good take and a the finish!
इसको pass दिया, bro.
And with that, the end. So it's ended all square. Both sides
किसका तो
showing
बैच
battling
मिला, किसका बैच
qualities
मिला?
and neither willing to give in. David Villa voted.
कुछ तो बैच मिला. Extra user information. नहीं user information. This one 4,000 matches. What? How to ID? Long ball counter. Man of the match award. Takil underscore 2211. Biden alert. Bro, it's a nice account, bro. मैं देख लिया. इधर से भी मिल रहा है क्या? वाह भाई, इधर से भी मिल रहा है.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Picked out, and Batistuta! Mateus. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Hello EFE, welcome to the stream.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nakata looking for the run. That is good alertness. Now it's Forlan. Nakata promptly onto that, and that is that. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he was quick to react. Mateus. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Ilfan Messi! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
Batistuta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Zanetti.
And back to the keeper they go. Check, punts it upfield. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in.
Japan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
अरे what the fuck bro, ये कैसे ऑटोमेटिक करने है वो रहा है क्या कंट्रोल
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball.
इजीली उधर से गोल मार देता है ये देख हालत है.
And he's in on goal.
There will be
Definitely
one more
away.
added time.
So temporary halt to the action. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Japan certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mateus. Great vision. Mateus. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. And it's Rijkaard. Nakata. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
David Villa, and he's lost his man here. David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Batistuta really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Japan have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hazard. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Messi. Incoming delivery. And straight back out. Zanetti. Delivers with whip.
Well played and well cleared.
And smartly reclaimed. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. So no flag here. Hazard! And there's a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball and they're in.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
भाई हर बार सेम चीज भाई डिफेंड नहीं हो पा रहा ये
has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Messi, that's a good ball out wide. Can he get
ये
it
देख
through?
ना एक पास दे पा रहा है ना पास पे सिर्फ स्पीड है
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very
ये
end.
भी माइनस
is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Good read, needed to be.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No foul, wow. सेम चीज अगर मैं करता तो फाउल दे देता.
Enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Japan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And they've got rid. Koundé tries to play it through. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period,
Just a quick
perhaps.
announcement. We would like to inform you
Not too
that
much so
CCTV
far to
is
lift
now in
anybody off
operation
their
for
seat.
your safety.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Japan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Villa. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Offside.
Sorlot is flagged offside. Olise. Now, can they get him away? Bale. He's through on goal here. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Japan really could have done without this.
इधर से वो पास दिया भाई पता नहीं.
This to make it 1-0. And Chen pulls off a sensational save. And this is Gerrard. Tries a shot! And a neat finish. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect
अरे
start.
क्या
to the
पास
second
दे रहा है
half.
भैंस
They've
चोद.
certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Great vision. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good-looking ball.
ये देख.
That is ended up in no man's land. Chouameni, your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole.
It's Bale! Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And the through ball.
Morocco really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
फिर माइनस होगा तो मैं जा रहा हूँ भाई अभी. वैसे भी शायद 3:30 बज गया है. तो और ले हाँ ये भी डिफेंस में फिर लगा ले एंड
Substitution for Morocco. Number 21.
Morocco with their first
Humbly.
corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
RYZEN. Number 22. Donadoni. Number 13. Gerrard. Number 9. Bale. Coming on the field.
क्या बोलो अब
Cannavaro has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Del Piero!
स्टंट किया बैंक
Rising over the bar.
स्लो किया
And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And the shot!
क्या भाई
Sandro Del Piero, another ice cool goal!
किधर से भी मार रहा है गोल हो जाए बहन का लड़ा गेम है
Just cruising, they are cruising. Really tidily gathered.
क्या बोलो भाई किधर से भी मार रहा है गोल हो जा रहा है
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Morocco benefiting from an own goal. Oh, it's gone in!
तो क्या गेम भाई एक
That
नंबर
can
का
happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead
एक नंबर का
courtesy of
चूतिया
an
गेम
own
है
goal.
कसम से
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
और एक नंबर का चूतिया
Well,
ये
that's really
ओपोनेंट
unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment.
बस मिलता है आपको कल बाय सी यू टुमारो